Hey, what's up, YouTube? Thought I'd do a quick update here. It's Saturday night. I got some company coming over and stuff, but that won't be for a little bit. And I got some really exciting news, and I just couldn't wait for tomorrow for an update, so I figure why not get it out of the way right now while I got some time to kill, waiting for people to come over. This is the 125, as you all know. Give you a quick peek at it. Everything's doing great in it. I did an update a couple of days ago. And so I got that. There's my 10. And the whole reason for the video is this. Super excited. It is I finally got a saltwater tank. So basically I'm on a couple of fish tank forums and Facebook groups and stuff like that for aquariums. And I was on there trying to get into setting up another shrimp tank, freshwater shrimp tank, crystals. And I saw this ad for a 15-gallon Nano Fluval Edge. And I was checking into that and talking to the guy about prices and stuff like that. And he asked me, he thought I was talking about this tank that he had posted. And I absolutely wasn't. And he was like, well, I tell you what, make me an offer on the saltwater tank and I'll throw the freshwater one in for free. And so I was like, like I said, spur of the moment, never owned saltwater before. I didn't know what to do, but I've been wanting to do it for a long time. I figure what better way to get into it than just buy one that's already all set up, ready to go. It was neglected. The guy really didn't know what he was doing, but now that I got it cleaned up a little bit, it's a healthy looking tank, but he's had it set up for a year and a half now. Never did a water change, only topped off evaporation water with tap water, and never vacuumed it, never cleaned it, nothing. He just set it up a year and a half ago and left it, and this is the result. So I don't know how well my camera's going to do, but basically what I did just to make sure I didn't screw nothing up was drain this thing. It's a 14-gallon Nano Cube by JBJ, Nano Cube DX. I thought he was saying it was a BioCube, but basically the same thing. I'll do an update with all the filtration and the lighting and stuff. There's some pretty shoddy stuff on this tank, but as of right now, it's running fine. Everything's doing good, and the eventual plan is to set up that 46 as a saltwater anyway. So I figure this will give me a head start, get me used to saltwater, know what I'm doing, get my water changes down and my water chemistries and all that stuff. So, but yeah, so basically drained half the water out, put it in 2 5-gallon buckets, manhandled this thing into the front seat of my pickup truck, drove it home as is, filled the water back up, and the only maintenance I've done was scrape the algae off the glass just so I could see it a little better. And I moved some of the rocks around a little bit because, and if you guys can help me out with these corals, like I said, I'm brand new to all this. He's some kind of black clownfish, I'm not sure. The guy said that he was real aggressive. 2 other clownfish, but that's all that he's tried putting in here. So I'm hoping I can add a couple other fish or shrimp without him beating the hell out of it. He said basically he's tried like 4 different kinds of clownfish and he just kills them instantly as soon as he puts them in. So either way, even if that is the case, I'm going to keep him because he's a badass and it's only a 14-gallon tank. I'm sure I could still put inverts and stuff in here and be fine. So, he's a cool little fish. So anyways, I got him. I've got, help me out with the corals. I'm pretty sure that might be a Kenya tree or something like that. There's some kind of star polyps back there. I'm really sorry about my camera. I'm not sure how well it's going to do. And then this middle one, Matt Weber told me, I believe is a mushroom, but maybe now that he's got a closer look, it could be something different. And then this one over here is supposed to be the exact same one as that. The tank's been set up for maybe 8 hours now with the lights running. All these corals were all sucked in and, you know what I mean, went into like a, not a hibernation mode, but you know what I mean. They pissed off basically and all sucked inside of themselves. And here after about 8 hours, that one's coming out, this one's coming out, but that one must have took a beating during the ride or something. Or maybe I got my water flow set up wrong. If there's any advice that anybody can give me, let me know. But that one for some reason isn't wanting to come out. There's a little patch right there too. This used to be connected to that and it got broke off in the move. So I'm thinking maybe it's just pissed and hiding in there. I did move the rocks around a little bit from the way that he had it. Kind of gave it a really fast rescape when I first got here. I found all these little coral frag plugs like stuffed up underneath of that rock. This round rock was stuffed underneath there, and I set it up there because I thought it looked kind of cool. And you can't see it in the camera, but there's already like tube worms and filter worms and all kinds of stuff coming out of that, so that's pretty cool. One of the frags that I thought was dead, I just planted them up here anyways because, like I said, I'm really not sure what I'm doing here. I didn't want to pull anything out of the tank that might still have a chance to survive. And lo and behold, that little bitty frag right there that I found tucked under that rock dormant is now, there's some kind of green heads coming off of it. I'm not sure what it is yet, but we'll see after a little bit of time. But yeah, like I said, wanted to do a quick update. I'll do a full-fledged update either tomorrow or Monday, show you guys all the equipment, how it's set up. You can give me ideas of what I should do better or different, or just leave it exactly the same, you know. It's at 79.2 right now. From what I've been watching on YouTube, that's a little high for reef, but it's a preset heater in here, so I may have to do something about that and change it out. But yeah, that's that. I'll show you real quick. So I gave $125. I got that. This Fluval Edge, it's got the LEDs on it, and then he threw in for free this Marineland LED because he didn't have the power cord for it. Didn't know if it worked or anything. I found an old power cord from one of my computers, and turned right on, works just fine. It's got the moonlights and all that stuff. It came with crushed coral sand and some other random you know, rock and coral and things like that. But he had it set up as freshwater. Like I said, it was just for feeder goldfish. So this is going to be the new shrimp tank, I'm thinking. I'm going to let it sit for a couple days and try to make up my mind what I want to do. But yeah, it came with that tank. It's got the you know, the little aqua clear filter. It is missing the little lid right here. That's the only thing that it's missing, the part that covers this, but I don't really care about that because it gives me room to set this on here. So I got that, the saltwater tank. Came with this. He threw in this dual T5 20-inch fixture, so that's going to be great for a planted tank on one of my 10 gallons. A whole bag of, oh, what did I do with it? A whole bag of stuff here. Different random bubblers and filter stuff and just all kinds of shit for 125 bucks. Basically, I was going over there to get that tank, and it ended up coming with all of this stuff. So couldn't be more happy about it. Everybody that I've talked to so far said that that one coral in the middle alone is worth well over 125. So pretty sure I got a good deal. These things still got a lot of opening up to do. This is just a brief. Like I said, it's been set up for about 8 hours. They were all really pissed off and sucked in and everything. So I'll get you a good update. Say probably come Monday. Give them a couple days to grow in, and you know what I mean. Get back used to being set up. So we'll go from there. Yeah. Any advice or suggestions on what I should do with this? Feel free to leave them in the comments. And like I said, I'll do a little better update with some more details on come Sunday or Monday. So thanks for watching. I hope you're excited as I am, because I couldn't tell you how much. I couldn't be more excited. I really couldn't. I think this is one great way to jump into the saltwater hobby. So if you're going to do something, why not just jump in head first and roll with it, right? That's what I did with the 125. It's, you know, it had its problems, and now it's looking beautiful. So all right, we'll get you updates on everything else come soon. But I'm going to get off of here. It's Saturday night. Time to party. Look at my tanks. Later.